All right, it's my pleasure to present some of the work that we've been a part of in this very large clinical trial. This is a phase 3 single-arm, multi-center international study to assess the efficacy and safety of Oncofid PB, which is Paclitaxel-Hyaluronic acid conjugate, following intravesical installations in adult patients. And this is a study really that we're presenting at the AUA in San Antonio at the national conference, and to really help kind of promote the study and really kind of talk about what it is all about. So this study is, like I said, it's an international study, but it's really focusing on patients who have CIS, non-muscle invasive bladder cancer, with or without TA or T1 disease, who've been unresponsive to prior BCG therapy and are unwilling or unfit to undergo a radical cystectomy. And this study is really important, like other studies in this space, for patients who have recurrent non-muscle invasive bladder cancer after BCG. BCG has been the standard of care for non-muscle invasive bladder cancer for many years. However, there are a subset of patients who recur or progress on BCG. Also, in this modern era, which we're seeing more often than not, there are a lot of international and national shortages of BCG, which are really constricting providers and patients on options on what to do when they do recur after having a BCG therapy. And so this clinical trial is really providing a different drug and a different application to this drug to really see how it can fit in this non-muscle invasive bladder cancer space. And so this clinical trial, which is ongoing, is really for patients, like I said, who have failed BCG with CIS, and they would get an additional induction therapy of this drug, which consists of 12 weekly installations of the drug, which is Oncofid PB, which is considered the induction phase. Then the patients would be reevaluated with cystoscopy and cytology. And those patients who have a complete response will undergo maintenance therapy, which is monthly treatments for an additional 12 months or until recurrence. And the overall primary endpoint is a complete response rate. However, there are numerous secondary endpoints of this study, and to really look at the complete response rate, but really at different time points, such as 6, 9, 18, and 24 months after treatment, really looking at the duration of response, and again, different time points for the duration, the progression rate, time to progression, and patients undergoing cystectomy due to progression, event-free survival, overall survival, and really looking at the treatment-related adverse events as well. So this study, like other studies, is really geared and really focused to help out clinicians as well as patients to provide another drug in this much needed space for patients who have recurrence or progression of their disease in the non-muscle invasive bladder cancer space, and providing them another option prior to removal of the bladder. So we're really looking forward to accruing more patients and really seeing the results of this study in the coming months.